Once upon a time, in a small village in Nigeria, there lived a woman named Nkechi. Everyone in the village knew her for her delicious cooking. Her jollof rice was the talk of the town, and her egusi soup was so tasty that people would come from neighboring villages just to have a taste. But what nobody knew was Nkechi's secret ingredient, that is dead body water. Every night, under the cover of darkness, she would sneak into the village graveyard and collect water from the puddles near the graves. She believed that this water gave his dishes a special flavor that no other ingredient could cause. One day, as Nkechi was preparing a feast for a big celebration in the village square, her nosy neighbor, Adanna, peeked through the windows of Nkechi's kitchen and saw her adding the strange water to the pot. Adanna was horrified. She couldn't believe that Nkechi would use such a disgusting ingredient in her cooking. She knew she had to tell someone, but she didn't want to cause problem in the village. Meanwhile, the villagers gathered in the square, eagerly awaiting Nkechi's famous dishes. As they sat down to eat, they couldn't help but notice that something tasted off. The jollof rice was bland and the egusi soup had a strange aftertaste. Whispers began to spread through the crowd as they wondered what could have gone wrong with Nkechi's cooking. Adanna knew she had to speak up, but she was afraid of the consequences. Adanna wrestled with her conscience, torn between exposing Nkechi's secret and keeping the peace in the village. She knew that if she had said nothing, Nkechi would continue to deceive everyone with her cooking. But if she spoke up, it could cause chaos and ruin the celebration. Finally, Adanna decided that honesty was the best policy. She stood up in the middle of the square and cleared her throat to get everyone's attention. "Listen, everyone," she began, her voice trembling slightly. "I have something important to tell you about Nkechi's cooking." The villagers turned to look at her, curiosity written on their faces. Nkechi's eyes widened in fear to realize what Adanna was about to reveal. "I saw Nkechi adding something strange to her cooking earlier," Adanna continued. "She's been using water from the graveyard in her dishes." The villagers were horrified and disgusted. Nkechi hung her head in shame, unable to meet anyone's gaze. "I'm sorry for deceiving all of you," she said quietly. "I thought the dead body water would make my cooking taste better, but I see now that it was wrong of me to use it." The villagers were shocked and angry, but they also felt sorry for Nkechi. They knew she had only wanted to make delicious food for them, even if she had gone about it the wrong way. As the commotion died down, the villagers came together to decide what to do about Nkechi's cooking. Some suggested that she should be punished for her deceit, while others argued that she had already suffered enough humiliation. In the end, they decided to forgive Nkechi and banish her from the village for a year as a punishment, but they also promised to help her with a way to make her cooking delicious and resorting to using dead body water. And so Nkechi left the village, determined to redeem herself and aim back the trust of her neighbors. As for Adanna, she was hailed as a hero for revealing the truth and preventing further deception in the village.